The iPhone 14 lineup has been out for a few months now, but nobody seems to really care about the regular models. Everybody's very focused on the Pro models, but the elephant in the room is the iPhone 14 Plus. Everybody thought this model was still the best out of all the iPhone 14 models, but it's actually selling the worst. But why? First, why did Apple even make the iPhone 14 Plus? Well, to understand that, we need to go back to 2020, when we got the iPhone 12 and a new smaller option, the iPhone 12 mini. This is the smallest iPhone ever since the first-gen iPhone SE, and even though it was tiny, it had very little compromise coming from the full-size iPhone 12. Only real compromise was battery. But even though the iPhone 12 mini was the cheapest in the iPhone 12 lineup, it didn't sell well at all, only making up 6% of iPhone 12 sales. This caused Apple to reevaluate the lineup, and they already had an iPhone 13 mini in the pipeline, but reliable leaker Guoming Shi said that back in April 2021, then 2022, Apple was going to kill the iPhone mini in favor of a larger sized regular model, which ended up being the iPhone 14 Plus. So now we know how the iPhone 14 Plus happened, but why is it failing? Well, Apple dropped the ball in one important thing: reason to upgrade. The 14 Plus was a bigger version of a standard iPhone 14, but that standard iPhone 14 didn't add any very compelling features that gave people a reason to upgrade, which led to the standard iPhone 14 not doing so well and the 14 Plus doing even worse. In fact, it's selling even worse than the iPhone 13 mini from last year. This gets worse when you look at the regular models compared to the Pro models. There are very significant differences, not just when it comes to design, but also when it comes to camera, display, and even performance, with the 14 Pros having a newer A16 Bionic chip this year, while the regular models have a slightly better A15 Bionic. So lack of changes didn't give people a reason to upgrade. And this brings us on to possibly the biggest reason why the iPhone 14 Plus is failing: the price. The iPhone 14 Plus starts at $929 unlocked, and a carrier that's $899. That's $70 to $100 away from an iPhone 14 Pro. And while it does have a smaller screen and smaller battery, everything else about it is better. And if you do want the bigger size, you're only $170 to $200 away from an iPhone 14 Pro Max. And when you really think about what you're getting for that extra money, it makes it very justified. So with all this in mind, what is Apple going to do about it? By the looks of it, Apple has already scaled back production of the iPhone 14 Plus, and they're seriously concerned about sales. And they're looking to reevaluate the lineup again with the iPhone 15 series. Normally around this time, Apple would have already decided on what devices they want their lineup next year and what prices they want to charge for it. If they're looking to reevaluate this late, you know they really screwed up. According to reports, Apple's looking to do a few things to see if this Plus series can work out. They're looking to reduce the differences between the regular models and the Pro models. And they're looking to reduce the price of the iPhone 15 Plus and potentially the regular iPhone 15 as well next year. In my opinion, I think this Plus lineup has a lot of potential, but I feel like this year's execution of the Plus series was just not that good. So next year is most likely Apple's last chance to redeem themselves with this Plus series. If it works out next year, they'll most likely keep doing it, but if it doesn't, it's going to be axed.